Hey you guys, welcome back and welcome to week 6 of One Bag a Week challenge. This week I'm introducing a bag that I purchased prior to starting this challenge, but I actually haven't even introduced it to you guys. And I haven't even used it, but here it is. It's the Longchamp Le Pliage backpack and it's in the plume color. So I got this on, I believe, Mercari. It's either Poshmark or Mercari, and I'm going to talk about this again in just a minute, but I kind of wanted to hit some points that I forgot to hit earlier, and that is that, so one, she had a video of this bag and pictures of it, but she didn't call out damage that there was to the bag, which I think if you're listing something, you should actually call out the damage and show close-up pictures. That's just the way I do it. I guess not every seller is the same, but there's like bubbling in this material, if you can see that, and it goes like all the way around. There's bubbling there, there's bubbling down here at the bottom. And that, again, was not called out. When I went back and looked at the pictures and videos, because I did, reach out to her when I received it and was like, whoa, what is this? She said, well, it shows it in the pictures in the video. And I said, yeah, but you didn't call it out. And look, I was very nice about it. I wasn't like mean or anything like that. It was just, hey, this wasn't called out. And she was like, well, it was shown. Okay, fair enough. You're right. It was. So ultimately, in the end, I just accepted that I was mad at myself because I paid about $100 for it. Plus shipping, whatever fees that Mercari adds on, fine. But overall, I just ended up feeling like I was a little upset with myself for not, looking closer at the pictures. Ultimately, I did contact Longchamp, and I just asked them, like, hey, is there anything you can do about this? Because I'm thinking, oh, maybe they can just replace it for me, or maybe they have a way to fix it. I don't know that I want to put more money into like a used, pre-loved thing, but I really do love this color and I don't think that they make it anymore. And they reached back out and said, no, that's due to being stored in humidity or high heat. I think there was one other instance that it would be stored in and it would create this bubbling. And I thought,
oh, okay, awesome. So there's literally nothing I can do about it.
It is the two pieces of material coming apart. So the inside material and the outside material coming apart due to high humidity or high heat storage. So that was the story of that. On my last video about my Poshmark Hammett fail, which was the medium Daniel that I purchased, I guess I didn't make it clear enough that I personally felt like I had overpaid, which is for something that had stains on it, which is why I sent it back. I was not happy with that. It's my money. I can spend it how I want, and I can choose to recoup that money if I wanted to. The deal is I got a good deal on that bag. However, I didn't think it was good enough of a deal for having the staining on the inside. And ultimately, I felt like she had omitted showing the pictures of the stains on the inside. There's no way she didn't see those stains. In fact, again, if you looked at the pictures that she posted one picture of the inside, and it was very well maneuvered, I guess, to show not the corner where the giant stain was or where any of the other smaller stains were. So I know we all have our opinions about this. You are free to share yours with me always, but that was my money and I knew that I would not recoup nearly what I had paid for it if I decided to sell. And you guys all know that I'm very churny. I buy and sell. So I had never tried that brand or that style of bag before. So for me, if I were to get that and try it and then didn't like it, now I'm going to resell it and I'm likely going to lose more money than I should have because there was a stain in it that I would have to disclose. I can't not. So when I list bags, I list all the negatives about it, if there are any, and that's just how I do business. Not everybody lives up to that same standard, and that's fine. I have learned lessons. I need to be pickier and look at the pictures more in order to see what are they not telling me, ask more questions, etc. So those are all the lessons I've learned. But this is what I'm carrying this week. I actually did just run to the grocery store. It's 8:15 a.m. I've been up since 2:30, I think. I just woke up at 2:30, and so I went to the gym and did my workout and came back, showered, washed my hair, blew it dry, flat ironed it, went to the grocery store, and here we are. I actually went to go to UPS and they're not open yet. So this is going to be the week 6 carry. follow along, see how I like it. I already have some opinions forming about it, but I will share those at the end of the week for you. So go ahead and enjoy this, how I'm going to pack it video, portion of the video, and also measurements and weight. Okay, so today is Monday, the 10th. And I've got some things going on today, so I need to get moving, but I knew that before I start carrying this bag, I wanted to kind of show you guys all the features of it, one being the dimensions and the weight. So I got this on Poshmark, and I think I paid like $100 for it. However, disappointing, because when I got it, I then noticed this bubbling on the canvas, if you can see that. The bubbling on the canvas there and around to the back, and it's kind of down on the bottom. But I really loved this color. It's called Plume, P-L-U-M. And so I thought, like I said, I did not see that in the description of it when I bought it, and she didn't, like, she had pictures, close-up pictures and everything, not close-up, but she had a video of it, she had pictures. I just didn't know that this canvas does this. It doesn't affect the, like, usability of the bag, but it was kind of disappointing because, yet again, somebody didn't disclose, like, fully disclose everything on their listing. So, aside from that, it's a really cute bag. I think it's going to be very usable. As you can see, it's just kind of one open pocket down there, one open hole, I guess. And then it has this slip pocket here in the front, and it just zips around, and then you can close it with the snap button closure there. So that is the whole of the backpack. So let's lay it flat and get you some measurements. Okay, I've got it laid flat. So let's go. Center of the bag here is about 12 inches, top to bottom, if you can see that. And then across side to side is about 12 inches, so it's 12 by 12 really. And then the bottom, corner to corner, is about 4 inches. You can see that. So 12 by 12 by 4. It's actually a really cute small backpack, but also kind of very generously sized. Let's get you guys the weight. 7.6 ounces. That's really lightweight right there. So all we have left to do is pack it up. So I'm going to try my best to do this that you guys can see down in it. And we're going from the Coyote, the small Coyote from last week. But that is less important to see and more important for you to see all of this. My actual wallet is in my gym bag right now, so I'm going to use this Hammett wallet because that is the size of the wallet that I'm using. You can see that that fits across there just fine. It could also stand up very easily. I am using right now my Rodeo Saddle Twin Pencil. Absolutely love these. I have a Card Duo that could sit down in there. And then my sunglasses, which are my foldable Ray-Bans. Sorry if this is moving. It's hard to do this and keep my arms from hitting the camera. But I also am carrying a Bijou by Rough and Tumble, and inside of that I have like loose change and my corded headphones, and then my Apple AirPods Pro. So that just slides down in there. And then a stasher with treats. This is the pocket size for Daisy. Let's see, what do I have left in here? Okay, so in the small pocket that I had in the Coyote, I also have this small pocket, and that's where I will put like the hand sanitizer by Touchland, a pen in a sleeve in case it decides to leak, and my chapstick. All go right there. And that's it. Nope, just kidding. I also have my knife. So now we zip it up, close it. Let's weigh it when it is full. What I call full. For me, it's full. So we can actually stand it up here. Okay, and it is 2 pounds, 9.6 ounces, and that's with all of that in there. So that's a pretty good deal. I'll definitely try to take some pictures of how it wears and how I wear it. The biggest difference between this and like a rough and tumble backpack is this only backpacks. So that's all. I mean, you could just hold these together and carry it over your shoulder. They do adjust down here. Right here you have the Le Pliage Longchamp Sac A DOS model Depose. I know it's in French, so I'm not saying it right, and made in France. So I think this would be a really good, easy bag to throw around. So definitely going to keep it and try it for week 6, I believe. So starting today, week 6, going into the weekend. Let's see how she does. Okay, you guys, I got to Tuesday with this bag. Today is Tuesday the 10th.
No.
Yes.
No.
Today is Tuesday the 11th. And I made it 2 days carrying this bag. Just can't do it anymore. So my opinions that were formed about this bag is it's a really good, safe, easy to throw around bag. The bubbling didn't bother me as I carried it, whatever. I did see somebody online say that she put a t-shirt inside of one of her bags and then she took an iron, like on warm, and ironed them down and they went away, but they did come back. So like really, if you get those bubbles, there's just nothing you can do that I have found online, and that was on the purse forum. So something I noticed is that this slip pocket right here gets really annoying because if you put anything in it, it like collapses the bag in. There's only one way you can wear this, which really there's only one way you can wear this, which is backpack carry. And while that's cute and very hands-free, kind of, you know, easy, whatever, there's literally no other way that you can wear this. So you have to backpack it. And it is a very casual bag, being like neoprene canvas material. So with all that said, having to get into it, like, so if it's backpack mode and you want to get into it and you have to pull it all the way around, fold it, dig around, you know, it's just the whole shebang. There's no way to carry it like crossbody. And so you can wear it like this, but it just doesn't sit well. It didn't sit well for me anyway. The other thing is it is not a one-hand open bag because this goes all the way around to the other side slightly. And so while that does make it really secure, and this makes it even more secure when you have that button down, again, to get in it, you really need 2 hands to hold it and open it. That's been my experience. So if you are going, let's say you're going to a water park with your kids, or you're just going to a water park, this would be a phenomenal bag for that, I think. Really easy carry, probably pretty waterproof. You can keep it on your back so you know it's secure. I don't know, overall, I think I'll keep it because, again, like, I paid $100 for it and it's got this bubbling, and there's definitely no way I'm going to get that money back for it, and that's okay. I do like the color. It's just very, very casual. So for a very casual outing, I think it would be great. But since I just really couldn't dig it, this is what I love about rough and tumble bags. This is what I swapped into as my light saddle with the kelp lining, small 1904. And I love this thing. I have a short strap here with it, so you can shoulder carry really easily if you want to. And then also this strap can go crossbody, which is how I was wearing it. And I'll insert a picture of the way I wore it today, but you can wear it crossbody. You can make it longer if you want, or you can always backpack carry. And that is what I love about this. You can backpack carry. So that's something that I love about this. Now I don't have it closed, but there you can see it as a backpack. It sits so cute, and it's just really, really easy to carry. So I swapped to that. So that is actually going to end up being my week 5 carry. So this week I ended up having two bags that I'm carrying, but I already knew that I really like this one by Rough and Tumble. It holds so much. So at the end of this video and at the end of this week, I will definitely show you everything that I pack in it, and I will also weigh it for you, give you the measurements, etc. So just giving you an update that Longchamp backpack, not really an everyday style for me. Hey guys, it's the end of week 6. And this is my carry for week 6. It's a small 1904 in saddle, and it's actually the Maxwell because it does have this pocket here in case I mentioned or didn't mention that. It has the kelp lining. I don't think I told you guys this story. I may have said it somewhere, but I bought this on buy sell trade for like maybe half or less than half of what the original price of these are. I'll put the price in here somewhere. This is such an amazing bag. I couldn't believe, like, I got it and I was showing my friends that I got it and I was so excited. And next thing I know, my one friend was like, "Is that a Maxwell?" Which means it has that front pocket. And I was like, I don't know. I knew I liked the style. So I have my collection down to this one and a rodeo black one. So I've got these two smalls, and these are just so versatile. The rodeo black one was my first one, and it's just a regular. These are so versatile. I always add I have that flipped inside there. I always add a short strap to them so that it's an easier pick up and grab from like my car seat or whatever. And then also if I want to carry it shoulder carry, which I rarely do, but I can easier rather than having to like adjust these. So then this long strap can stay as a long strap and can either be backpacked easily, or I can just carry it as a long strap. Make sense? Okay. So what I'm going to do in just a minute is flip the camera around, give you dimensions, give you the weight of it empty, and I can also kind of show you what fits. I know I started this week off with the Longchamp backpack, and while that's a very good, useful backpack, as you've seen, it just wasn't for me for an everyday carry. It's just so casual. And this to me can be casual or just kind of dressed up because it's just such a good bag. I also think it's fair to mention that I carried a third bag this week, technically, because I switched into like a black based outfit essentially. And I don't know why I didn't just grab my rodeo black one, because it would have been essentially using the same bag. I just didn't even think about that. But I switched to my medium tumbled black Breeze. And this is the one that I had the reline done to of the pockets. So, I mean, I already knew I love this one. You guys know I sold my Distressed Espresso one. It's the same size, but in the brown. And I got the Coyote in place of that. So what I'm going to do is flip this around. I'm going to show you guys the measurements, and I will show you the weight. And that'll be it for this video, and we'll go into week 7. I don't know what I'm going to carry next week, but I'll figure it out and you'll see next week. So I will talk to you then. Bye. All right, so for weight, what I'm going to do is I am going to take the short strap off because they don't come with that, and that's something I added, but I'll give you the weight of this without that. So full leather bag, full strap, all that. That's all right. 1 pound, 12.4 ounces, which I think is still fairly good for it being all leather. And let me zoom out a little so you can see these measurements. So here, from the top of the bag in the center down to the bottom, not filled with anything, it's like 13 inches, 12.75 inches really. And then across from side to side in the center, it's 12 inches at the top. Also 12 inches, and then at the bottom it does narrow, and you can see the seam across from side to side it's about 8.75 inches. And then at the bottom, from corner to corner, almost 4 inches. So I think it's like I said, very generous. I can show you how I pack it real quick if that is something you're interested in. Let me grab the medium Breeze. So I have my wallet and a card duo. It just sits right in there. Now the card duo can fit back in that slot back there, but I just preferred for it to be up in the front so I can find it easily. I have my bijou, which I do typically put back in these pockets just to give it some organization. And then I have my twin pencil. That just stands upright. And that's what I like about this, is while it is a little more north-south, it does hold everything in place if you have it like semi-full. Then I have my small tumbled black pouch. That fits down in there. My keys, I just usually throw down in there. And my Ray-Ban foldable sunglasses, which have fast become my favorite sunglasses. by far. Let me put this in front of it to help hold it up. In the front pockets, I have a stasher pocket-sized bag that holds Daisy's treats. So I usually put that in a pocket. I've got my Touchland hand sanitizer and a pen in a holder. I'll put that in here with the bijou, chapstick, and my knife. And that is it. So when you have this nice and full, let me show you too. This is a medium pouch by Rough and Tumble, and that fits. I can find a way around it. That fits standing up, which is really nice because it gives it a little bit more structure. And you can see it's like standing up really nice with that in there. Of course, my Kindle fits. The Kindle does not fit back here. Let me see. Let me get it and I can see if it fits there. All right, I've got my Kindle. And that fits down in there in that front. And it's the signature white edition, I think. I don't remember. But that fits in the front pocket really, really nice. So that makes it a really easy carry. I actually have not carried my Kindle in this because I haven't gone anywhere this week where I thought I'd be sitting for a while. So I didn't need that with me because it's just extra, you know, weight you're carrying. But that is so nice. And that, now let's see how much that weighs with all that in there, huh? Now it's 6 pounds, 0.4 ounces, which is a lot. Take the Kindle out. The Kindle is out. 5 pounds, 5 ounces. Okay, so now I've taken out everything that I don't carry typically on like a more everyday carry. And now we're at 4 pounds, 11.8 ounces. So I think that's actually pretty great. So that's it for this week's video. Next week, like I said, I don't know what I'm going to carry, but I will figure something out and I'll let you guys know. I have to look at my calendar, see what I've got going on, see what might be the most useful for me, and I will catch you guys next week. Bye.